Okay, we're just northwest of Wall, South Dakota, just along the interstate here, east of Rapid City, and this big mega beast storm has been rotating violently, and it's a really incredible gust front and structure on it that looked like it may have tornadoed earlier. It wasn't close enough to say 100% if it was on the ground about 15 minutes ago. Had an incredible couplet with a ball, with a cone, back about 10 miles north of the interstate. It's now moved southeast, and it's again northwest of Wall, South Dakota. It's going to be east of Rapid City, east of the Rapid City radar. And this big rotating supercell is now making its way generally in the Wall location. This back edge here is very interesting. The winds are out of the east, southeast, very warm, much better inflow to here. Much stronger inflow. The winds aloft are picking up at 850. I can tell the inflow winds are much stronger. It's keeping the gust front tight now. It's not that blowout like we had back west of Wall, or excuse me, back west of Rapid City earlier when we had the baseball and softball held back west. The winds have increased now at 850, and the surface, and you can look how much tighter the gust front is. It's really holding tight now. It's not doing this big blowout. And so I think there's at least a possibility this storm, as it comes down to the Wall area, may actually start producing tornadoes run along or just north of the interstate here. It's a much better structure, much better looking, and it's actually one of the better looking storms of the day. Again, this is to the northwest of Wall, just north of the interstate. Look at the structure, it's just absolutely amazing. With the lightning off to my east, and it's totally clear to my southeast here, and this extremely warm air inflow into it. I think my temps are outside right now is 83. So extremely warm, buoyant air flowing into this supercell. It looks awesome on radar. Right over here is the interstate. There's a storm tour company over there, and everybody's getting up here and watch this thing. This back edge is getting really low here. We'll see what it does here. Something here, look, guys. Let's bring it here. Show you guys a different holder. Hang on. Just a second here. Hang on, you're gonna be just fine. And I'll open this up and make sure that stays down there. Yeah, there we go. How about them apples? Okay, you guys watch that. I'm gonna go outside the car for a minute, take some pictures.
Testing. System ready. Testing. System ready.
See the gust fronts continue to come down. Everybody doing okay? We're out here Wall, South Dakota. Just northwest of Wall, South Dakota. Out here on the interstate. Comes the Gust front. Wow. A lot of people converged on this area real quick. It's really interesting. Storm. Great storm structure. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Let's start moving. Okay, we're gonna go back over here to the wall. Big, huge Arcus gust front surging out from the storm now, which is typical. Beautiful structure. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yep. Let's hang on. We're going to go back east on the interstate here. Woo-wee. Been a wild day today. A lot of crazy things. I stayed out of the gigantic hill today, which is good. Whoa, storm back west of me is kicking up dirt. The gust front on it, wow, it's pretty. Okay, we'll go east here. Wow, look at this. I'm gonna show this out the window, guys. There we go. We're getting back on the interstate, heading to the wall. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful and just a big old beast. Storm. There's what looks like on radar. It's that lead storm right there. It's out in front of me there. It's this guy. Now what's interesting that I'm catching on to right now, this guy is this one, which is what I'm looking at here. The one's out here laying. What's happening is we've got a conflict development on the north end. Can't get to that. But anyway, it's got this big Arcus gust front that's coming down like that, and that's just to my north here. But it's coming back and it connects to this storm, and I'm seeing dust on the ground under the bowl back to my west. And I'm gonna show you that here. I think I'm gonna get out here. I'm gonna stop here on this bridge. I'm gonna show you what's going on behind me. Very, very interesting what's going on behind me. So I've got two intersecting boundaries. The boundary to my north is coming back to my west, barely, and where the two are meeting, it's starting to rotate. Okay, it's really pretty cool. So one storm can create, it may not tornado here, but it can create the conditions to be favorable for the storm back west to try to start spinning or tornadoing, right? So you got to watch both of them, because one leads off the other one kind of type situation. So I'm going to get right, it's going to be behind that building. That's not going to work. Okay, let me do this. Let's see where I've got. Here's this big guy. Here, I got a place I can park off the road here. Here we go. Here's this big guy. There we go. And it's kind of getting another cut back to my west here. Spanning outflow, there it is. Okay, here's this big Arcus gust right beside you, right? The storm back southwest, it's gonna be a little bit hard. It's coming northeast up this boundary. If you look down there, see that, I'm gonna hold it steady there, see that blowing dust underneath it? That's the storm southwest coming northeast. It's ingesting the outflow of this storm, right? That bowl right there, that's another storm southwest coming up. It's sucking in all this outflow right here from this storm, which is now putting out this big Arcus gust front, and he's racing southwestward. Big Arcus, and then it's intersecting the next storm back southwest. There's the second storm, and it's got a lot of blowing dust on it. It's just outflow. There's no tornadoes or anything, but it's just intersection. It's just showing you two boundaries intersecting back southwest. And a lot of times you got to watch those, because sometimes you'll get a quick spin up, possibly a tornado on those two boundaries intersecting. And I do see a lot of winds coming in from the west, heading to the east on that next storm down there. Always watch where those two boundaries are colliding. That's always a real favorite area for things to spin up. I've got real ahead of the storm right now. I've got very strong east-northeast winds now. Look at this coming in town wall, this north wall. Beautiful supercell. Winds are really picking up. Very warm outside. Oh wow! Look at this strap above my head. Just differential motion. Look at. Clouds are just rotating, spinning. Cinnamon rolls. That's right over my head. It's this differential motion. Just the storms, the towers are rotating. In this high shear zone, all the towers will just rotate like little curlicues. See another one right there. There's another one just spinning. Again, 99% of the time, I'm not going to tornado. These aren't going to tornado. This is taking a lot of vorticity. And what's happening is we're starting to get in that time of day where the winds pick up at about 5,000 feet. And you see how the storm is getting thicker, and it's also getting deeper plates. That's because the winds at 850 at 5,000 feet are surging into this boundary, and it's keeping it tight against the storm instead of blowing out. So as the evening goes on, the winds pick up, then this will become a huge, big monster plate, like a wedding cake. Look, it might be, my gosh, 6 or 8 layers deep. Right now it's like a couple, right? But over time, the next hour, this thing will probably get really deep and large. I'm still watching these two boundaries back southwest colliding. There's the gust front coming in the white, and then there's the next boundary coming east. You can see the dust where the two intersections. You got a little gust front right there. A lot of differential motion back west. There. A lot of rising motion, and you gotta watch your eye on everything here. A lot of differential motion. Very warm, extremely warm. You can tell how the air is very saturated. Look at that. Look at that. It's just really, really pretty. Two boundaries they're getting really impressive here. I think what I'm gonna do here is go east, and let's see if we can't get something else to spin up, or something else. I like the winds have increased. It's very warm and humid outside here. Very warm, like in the 80s. See what the couple looks like. Okay, so we got a big couple went off north. Here's the outflow boundary from this guy. He's east of wall. He's doing this. The big house from just to my north. And intersects this boundary coming in southwest. That's these two boundaries that intersect back here. You're seeing dust kick up because this is surging this way, and it's ingesting this storm back here. So you're getting dust kicking up on the ground back west of wall. Now we're watching that. Okay. Yeah, just a tremendous amount of differential motion. Put you back up here. They issued a warning. Of course, I've got another storm going up. Let's see what the warning says. Okay, just issued a brand new severe thunderstorm warning. 7:45, 20 miles northwest of Phillips, moving southeast at 42-inch diameter hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Okay, I get it. And let's look at something here. I think what I'm gonna do, yeah, it's starting to just kind of blow it outish in a roundabout way. Yeah, it's getting undercut more and more with time. I think it's going to be over here soon, but we'll watch it. Lots and lots of dust back to my west. Looks like the gust front has now undercut the storm back west of me. It's now undercut. Looks like it's surging. The gust front surging southeast ahead of the storm now. It's starting to undercut it now. So it's it'll become elevated, and just a heavy rain or the storm is going to be undercut. Yep. So the gust front is winning now, because it's now out ahead of the storm. It's starting to surge out ahead of it. So I'll show you what it looks like. This is coming in a wall now. So if you'll notice, look at the difference now. Look how the gust front is. Low clouds are out ahead of the storm now. So that means that it'll get undercut. So it's cold air coming up. It's going to kill the storm. You see that pile wedge, right? The pile wedge. That's cold air pushing out the storm. It'll cause the storm to go elevated, which it'll weaken with time, produce heavy rains, and bring a size hail. But as far as tornado threat, in this area, the immediate area, it's probably weakened quite a bit, right? I think this one's just going to be a big August gust front. Yeah. I'm not going to go too much further. See how wow. Okay, that's interesting. Just looking at the clouds. Well, they're racing south now. The low clouds are. Gust front's really getting undercut. Wow, look at this. Almost looks like a tornado. It's not. This is low cloud kind of gust front. It's not a tornado, but a lot of differential motion, right? That's just a differential motion. It's not a tornado. Front, and that's wrapped. Wow. I think that's going to be it'll excitement today. I guess the worst thing that happened today was Belford's back northwest had softball-sized hail that did catastrophic damage in Belford's. Busted out windows all over town, put holes in roofs, busted. Probably thousands of car windows are busted in Belforge, back to the northwest of Rapid City. They had 80-mile-an-hour winds and baseball to softball-sized hail. Just extreme destruction back in that area. Yep. A lot of damage. We're also on a tornado watch here. Yeah, this cold front, the gust front now is surging rapidly southeastward, probably 50 miles an hour. It's undercutting everything now here. So it's going to be, it's pretty much over for today. I'm going to look at some data real quick and see if it's even worth staying for tomorrow. There's zero zane. Let's see what it thinks. Well, it's out. Let's see what we've got. There's tomorrow. Okay. Wow. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Give me just a second here. Whoa. Interesting. Wow. That's very interesting. 988 low over Scotts Bluff tomorrow afternoon with an intense warm front on the interstate up here. About where I'm at right now. 70 dew points pulled in here. This extreme atmosphere in place. In South Dakota tomorrow. Very extreme atmosphere. Wow. Just looking at something here. This evening's data just came in. I'm trying to see what it's trying to say about tomorrow. That's pretty serious. Whoa. Okay, that's very extremely serious. Wow. It has some extreme values in South Dakota tomorrow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. So if we get storms up, we should have tornadoes. Wow. Okay. Just looking at this new data coming in. It's pretty ridiculous, actually. This Cape's about 6,000 in central South Dakota tomorrow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. But it doesn't, develop much. So it's at 8 o'clock. We'll stop here at this next exit and let you look at. Let's see what we've got here. Just pull off here on the side of the road. Take you out and show you what we've got. Get off the road here just a second. Okay. 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 It's just a huge surge in gust front. There's the gust front. It's surging. Yeah, this is the leading edge. It's just east of wall. It looks like the cold front's totally undercut it. Yeah, that's northeast winds now. Gust front. Northeast probably about 45-ish. Interesting things going on. Clouds. They look really good. Yeah, black cloud back there looks kind of interesting, doesn't it? Looks like a look at this back southwest flank. I know it's in the wind, but wow, that's where the two storms meet back there. Look at these clouds right here above it, but they start racing back southwest to this new, that other old system back there. It's very warm here. And sometimes you can get spin ups where these, you can see where this boundary here goes down, and the other storm's coming up is meeting it. And those two intersections I said a while ago. Sometimes you can get real small embedded tornadoes. You gotta watch that area back southwest there. crazy things happen. Black screen again. Okay. Okay.